Good morning, everyone. Let us start with day 23 of our regular SAP FICO session. The topic that we'll discuss today is the organization structure. So, as listed on the screen, you can see in FI means financial accounting, we have company and company code. In CO, that is controlling, we have operating concern and controlling area. In procurement, we have purchasing organization and plant. And in sales, we have shipping point, division, sales organization, and distribution channel. The meaning of all those elements or the structures has already been explained in the previous session. The thing that we'll do today is practical configuration of all those enterprise structures. Let us log into the system and start with creation of each of those organization structures. We have already learned how to log into the system, and we have also understood basic navigations, and we understood what is SAP easy access, what is customizing menu. So as per our understanding for the customizing menu, let's go into SPRO transaction code. Now we are into the SPRO path for customizing. Here the first thing we have to click is SAP reference IMG. And here, since we are setting up the organization structure, we have to go into the enterprise structure and drill down this to go into the definition. And in the financial accounting, we have defined company and company codes. So as per our earlier organizer structure setup discussion, we had the idea of creating two company codes under the US group of companies, which is RCII for India and RCIU for US. We will start by configuring a single company code that is for India, and later we will create a copy of Indian company code and create the US company code. So right now I am into the screen for creating the company, which is step 1 that is listed here. Let me click on new entries and provide the RCII, the code for the company that I am going to create, that is RCI India Limited. I am giving the name for this. Let me also give the state, means the address details for the company that I am setting up. So these are the details that I am giving on, based on which my company will be created. So the local currency for India is INR, and that's the reason I'm giving the currency as INR. The language that will be maintaining our accounts is in English. That's the reason I'm giving the language as English. Let me click on save. Now you see here you are getting the pop-up for creating the transport, which we were discussing in our earlier sessions. Let me click on create icon to create the new transport request. So for any company, the transport request has some naming convention. Let's say if you are working in IBM, so the naming convention would be your company name and then your short name and then module, and then you have the description of the steps that you are performing, organization steps for RCI. Let me click on save and click on continue or enter. So company RCI India Limited has been created. We will continue by creating only one company code, and later we will create the other company code by copying. Next step is to create the copy code, create the company code. This is step number 2. Again, let me create the new entry and RCI India, RCI India Limited. City, let me give some details. Country, region, India, currency, INR, language, EN. Once you click on enter and click on the address details. So we are creating a company and the company name is RCI India Limited, which is in India, and let me click on OK and let me click on save. Okay, so I am saving the setting for company and company code both into the same transport request. Let me just continue. So by now we have completed creating the company and company code. So this completes our FI organization structure. The next is the CU organization structure, but CU organization structure we cannot create as of now. This has to be created after global setting. What is a global setting will be explained in the upcoming session, and what are the elements that you have to configure in the global setting we will discuss in our upcoming sessions. So we have completed the FI configuration as FI org structure configuration as of now. Let's go into the procurement. Let me close the FI and let's go into the logistics general and define the plant. Let me click on new entries, and as we discussed that within India we will have two plants. So one is in Delhi, which is a manufacturing plant, and the another one is in Mumbai, which is a sales plant or the depot plant. So first let us set up the manufacturing plant. So RCI Delhi, RCI Delhi. Okay, so RCI Delhi manufacturing plant is the name, that is what I have given, giving the country code and factory calendar. Let's leave it blank and click on save. And again, this plant is also a company, and RCI Delhi manufacturing plant. Manufacturing plant is the name. Let's give the country code and click on save. I am saving the same. I am saving the plant configuration also in the same transport request. We will create a single plant as of now, and later we will create the another plant by copying the details. So we have created the plant. The next that we have to create is the purchasing organization from material management perspective. Apart from the plant and purchase organization, we do have storage location. In order to understand the meaning of all those organization structures that we are defining, you may refer to previous sessions. So we have defined the plant. Now we are going to define the purchasing organization. So the purchasing organization is under the material management and this particular node wherein it should maintain purchase organization. And we decided that the purchasing organization in India is centralized. It is not based on the plant location. There is a central purchase organization for India company code. That is what we are going to create. So RCI, let me give in India. So this is RCI India Central Purchase Org, and let me click on save and enter. Save. So by now we have created the purchase organization as well. The next step is to create the storage location. So what we have done is we have created this as step number 3, this step number 4, and let's create the step number 5, that is the storage location. The storage location is also under the material management itself, under the plant RCI Delhi. Click on new entries. Let us check what we have maintained about the storage location. So we will create a single storage location RCI Delhi for Delhi plant. So RCI Delhi plant location. Plant location. Let me save it. So the location has also been created now. The next we'll be creating the organization structure for sales, which are step number 6, 7, 8 and 9. So first let us create the shipping point. The shipping point is available under the logistics execution and the node is define shipping point. Let me click on new entries and create the shipping point. But before that, let us try to understand what is our understanding regarding the shipping point. We have not maintained any shipping point over here, but we have already discussed the meaning of the shipping point in our earlier session, based on which we will create a single shipping point in each of those plants. So RCI in the Delhi plant, we are creating a shipping point, RCI Delhi shipping point. Just click on save. Choose company, RCI Delhi shipping point. Country is India. Let me save it. So we completed creation of shipping point. The next that we will create is the sales organization, or let's create the division first. Division is available under the sales and distribution module. Let me first create the sales organization itself. Define the sales organization. Click on new entries, sales organization. What is our understanding on the sales organization? In India, we are having central sales organization. So RCI India sales organization, and let me save it. RCI India sales organization. The country is India, and just save it. So this is the central sales organization for India. Next that we will create is division. Regarding the division, we have a clear understanding that we are dealing in two divisions, which are large chocolate and small chocolates. Let us create, or let me give in RCI large. Okay, it is a 2-digit code. So let me give R large, RCI large chocolate, and RCI small chocolate, and save it. So we have created the division as well. The next thing that we'll be creating is the distribution channel. Just go back and create the distribution channel. Distribution channel is available under the sales and distribution module. Click on new entries. For the distribution channel, we understood that we have wholesale and retail in India as well as wholesale and retail in US. RW. Let me create RW for wholesale and R for retail. RCI wholesale, RCI retail, and click on save. With this, we have completed setting up all the organization structure from FI, or procurement, and SDL sales. And we very well understand the meaning of all those terms basis the discussion that we have had in our earlier sessions. With this, we are closing for the day. We'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you.